Hello my Virgos, this is Erica and I'm going to be doing your mid-month general reading. It could, love can come out, health, spirituality, really anything that spirit wants to talk to you about, so it's general. Don't get caught up on any signs that come out. If the signs that you're dealing with come out awesome. If your signs come out awesome. But if it doesn't, you know, don't get too hung up on that. Remember, time is fluid, so you can be going through it now. You can be going through it later. Also, this can be from the perspective of you. Of you? Is that a right word? I mean, right sentence? Anyways, it can be coming from your perspective or the perspective of somebody that you're dealing with, all right? Check out your other signs. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. And also, you can check out other readers here on YouTube. You know, it's all about finding who's attuned to your frequency. Alrighty? So if it doesn't resonate, don't take it. That means it's not meant for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Alright? So let's get into it, Virgo. Alright, Spirit. What do you want Virgo to know from now until the end of June? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, Spirit guides. Alright. What do you want Virgo to know right now? From now to the end of June. Oh. Alright. What's going on with Virgo from now to the end of June? What's going on with Virgo from now to the end of June? They don't want to talk, huh? Alright, well, I'm going to shuffle one more time. Alright. What's going on with Virgo from now to the end of June? Alright, so we have the Healer of Ages in reverse. The Yin card. And Journey reversed. Alright. Interesting. So let's clarify. Why is the Healer of Ages here reversed for Virgo in June 2019? Why is Healer of Ages reversed? Two cards, Spirit. Y'all not want to speak today. Whoop. Okay, we'll take three. We have, interesting, 8 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. Okay? So I feel like you're working on your healing, but you're kind of in maybe a stagnant place right now. You're kind of like, I'm not sure even what to work on, how to do it, where to go, what to do. So it's like you're almost working in vain right now because you're not really sure. But you know that you want to leave all the arguing, the fighting, the pettiness, the bullshit behind, basically. You're walking away. You're walking away because you want to start a new chapter in your life. Things haven't really been going the way you want to, but you don't really know how to start over, and you're kind of at a stuck place. But the good thing, you have 2 8s here. 8 is all about manifestation for me, about abundance, you know, love, health, wealth, all the good stuff. I was talking to Cancer about don't hinder your healing through your words, meaning, say if you have like lower back pain and you don't want surgery, and so you've been trying to believe, you know, God or the higher power for the healing, but don't, you know, if somebody says, you know, how you doing today, man, don't say, man, my back is killing me, because you have what you say. Our words have power, so be very, very cautious and careful on how you speak over yourself, your problems and situations in life, how you speak over your relationships. I'm even having how you speak over your children. Be very mindful how you speak over your children, because you're programming them basically, and you could be low-key without even realizing, causing them to grow or to be a certain way because you have been speaking over them. And especially since we have an intense connection with our children, things manifest quickly. So make sure that you're talking, you're doing positive affirmations over yourself, over your situations, and over your family members, including your children. All right? But the thing is that right now, yeah, you're trying to figure it out, what you need to walk away from and what you need to do, because you're tired of being stuck and stagnant, right? So that's probably why you're going to be going into a yin phase. You're going to be contemplating a lot. You're going to be reflecting a lot. You're going to be doing a lot of inner work on yourself, all right? So let's clarify why yin is here for Virgo. Why is yin here for Virgo? One more. All right. Interesting. Interesting. So this is the King of Cups and the Four of Wands. So you can, a water sign or somebody that is stirring your emotions, if you will, could be coming up by the end of November. Wow. Okay, you might be meeting somebody in November. For some of you. For others of you, you can be meeting this person by the end of the month. But I'm hearing for the majority of you, what this is talking about is that you are going within in order to master your emotions and to have that stability within yourself that you want. I'm hearing that if you're in a relationship as well, going within and mastering your emotions to gain that stability is what's going to help smooth out maybe some turbulence you've been experiencing lately in a relationship. Because a lot of it, the thing is that our outer world is a reflection of our inner world, right? I always talk about this. So if you're having a lot of problems with your partner, if you're having a lot of problems with somebody you're dating or whatever, or having problems with people in general, by going within and working on yourself and mastering your emotions and not letting your emotions control you and being solid and stable in who you are will actually manifest a physical change in your 3D reality. You will start seeing people reacting to you differently. You will start manifesting different people coming to you. You will start seeing that you have no longer resonate with your old friends, and you know, start meeting new people that are more on, I don't want to say your level because that sounds pretentious, but more on your path in life or your vibration, your frequency, right? You'll see people at work, you know, maybe giving you more recognition, being happier overall because you are becoming a beacon of light, I'm hearing. You're becoming a beacon of light because of the inner work that you are doing, you have done, and that you will continue to do. Okay? So all that inner work, all it can bring is nothing but positive results. Now, don't be misinformed and think, well, if I'm riding this high vibration and being positive all the time, nothing bad can happen. False. In any religious text you will read, it talks about, you know, that the time is all, it's cycles. Our time is cycles. Our life is cycles. So there's going to be rain on the just and unjust. We're going to have to go through our winters in life. We're going to have to go through those times where, you know, there's no growth and stagnancy. But during those times when we feel like there's no growth, that's when we can go in and go into our inner selves and figure out, okay, so what can I really, what can I work on? You know, how can I grow? How can I grow right now? So if I'm hearing for some people that it might be good to write down things you want to work on in yourself. And it's not saying you're a bad person or you suck or anything like that, but we are humans. We will never be perfect. And part of our lesson or our journey here on life is to become, you know, to evolve, always trying to go to the next level. Because as we raise our vibration and we become more complete and whole in who we are, that is helping out the collective's vibration as well. Okay, so if you want to change the world, the best way you can do it is change yourself. Be the change you want to see in the world, all right? Sorry if that sounded preachy. I really didn't mean it like that. When words just start coming out and my brain just shuts down as they come out. All right, so then we have Journey. Let's see what Journey. Why is Journey in the reversed here for Virgo? I'm hearing for some of you, you might have a trip canceled. And it's actually going to prove to be beneficial that it was canceled. Either you're going to have some, like, meet somebody around you where you wouldn't have met on this trip, or, you know, going somewhere else and you meet somebody new, or that the trip would have been a disaster. And okay, the trip would have been a disaster, and so by the trip getting delayed or canceled, it's going to work out in your favor. And always remember that the universe works in your favor, not against you. So if things are going wrong and things are going like weird and just like seeming like to go into shit, always know that it's because spirit, higher self, God, whatever the fuck you want to call it, it's working in the background for things. Alright, so we have the Two of Cups, which is one of my soulmate cards, or compatible match cards, which the thing is, you got to think about this or realize this. I think the term soulmate and twin flame has been thrown around very loosely. The thing is that we can end up marrying a life partner, meaning a very compatible person. That a lot of times soulmates come in our lives to teach us a lesson. And so to be with a soulmate or a twin flame is a very hard, fucked up journey. Unless we have done an immense work on ourselves, and so has the other person, okay? So this to me is like a compatible match. Like you really like resonate with somebody, okay? So the delay could be because possibly you're dealing with an air sign, a masculine energy, and there is some split that happened or is coming up. Therefore, you're not going to take this trip with this person. And it's going to be hard. It's going to break your heart. It's the Three of Swords. But no, because of that, it's going to lead you to a compatible match. It might end up the canceled journey or the canceled trip with the air sign actually might make you realize, okay, I don't need to be with this person. And then you end up meeting a compatible match. You end up meeting possibly a water sign instead. As for some of you, for others of you, I'm hearing... Okay, so for others of you, I'm hearing that it's more of a spiritual journey that you're actually kind of delaying because you're not cutting off some things that are no good for you. Meaning there might be some people in your life, exes, people that could be friends, that aren't serving your highest purpose, but you keep them around because it's hard for you to let go of them because you have a strong connection to them. But Spirit's saying is you're hindering your progress. You're hindering your progress by keeping these people in your life because Spirit wants to take you to another level, to meet new people, to have new experiences, to start a new chapter in your life. But by you not cutting off those connections that are no longer serving you, you're actually kind of keeping yourself stuck. You're keeping yourself stuck. Which is maybe why Spirit wants you to, you know, start really reflecting about things. And when you master your emotions, you won't let emotions control you anymore, and you won't make emotional decisions. Meaning, say that you have a friend that you've known since high school, and you know you love this person. Y'all have been friends forever, but they constantly bring you down with their drama and bullshit. And it's not that they're a bad person, but they just don't know any better. And you've tried to get them to, you know, work on themselves, but they just, you know, a lot of people are more comfortable being a mess. And so, you know, it doesn't mean you have to completely cut them off, but it would benefit you or behoove you to, you know, kind of do the slow fade and just not be as connected to them as you once were. Okay? Because you have to think about it, dead energy, stagnant energy, negative energy serves as a ball and chain to us. So if we're trying to climb up a ladder of, you know, us reaching our goal, a ball and chain is only going to weigh us down, and we're going to get stuck because at some point we can't bear the weight of keeping going to elevate, you know? So we have to make the tough decision. Do we cut that ball and chain off so we can keep climbing up the ladder of where we want to go, or do we get stuck and stagnant and come back down? And come back down to those old places we used to be that we, you know, that damn nearly killed us, right? Alright, so I'm going to get a couple of more messages for Virgo. Are there any additional messages that you have for Virgo? June 2019. Are there any more messages that you have for Virgo in June 2019? Thank you, Spirit. Cycles ending. See, there's things that you need to cut out that are no longer serving you. But the thing is that when you go into this introspective phase, this meditation phase, you're going to see what you need to cut out, what you need to let go of, because you don't have to cut out everything. You can just let things go. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be so aggressive about it. But all this is happening because Spirit wants to put you into a new cycle. But you have to let old things die and let the past go before you can start something new, right? All right, any other messages that you have for my Virgos? All right, so and this came out for stop second guessing the situation and give them another chance. This came out for Cancers. So you could be dealing with the Cancer, or you could have Cancer in your chart. All right. So yeah, follow your instinct, like I was telling them. Follow your instinct. If somebody comes back from your past and they were actually a good person, and or you know, you see that y'all could, there is an actual chance for y'all to be together, and not from an emotional, how can I say? If you really meditate about it and you're in a positive vibration and you feel good around this person and you know that they're going to be good for you, and you know they're going to be nothing but, you know, good vibes, and y'all are going to be able to work shit out, then yeah, give them another chance. It could be somebody that you actually maybe had a one-night stand with. I'm hearing that you just weren't really that attracted to them, and they're coming back into your life, and, you know, give them another chance. But yeah, always use your intuition when people come back into your life, because sometimes it's for a reason, and sometimes it's a test. It's a test to see if how far you've grown. Are you going to fall for the same old stupid shit that you've gone through in the past? And Lord knows June has tested me with that situation. And the thing is, I wanted to go back to this person, even though we had the most hellish relationship on earth. But I had such a soul connection with him. And so he came back into my life, and I was just like, oh, maybe this is it. Maybe we can be together. Psych. Same person from a year ago. No. I was just like, I'm about to, if I take this person back, I'm going to be where I was a year or two ago. I ain't trying to do that mess. I'd rather be alone, you know? So you got to, you know, use your intuition. Is it a test, or is it an actual opportunity for a second chance, right? I'm hearing to pull one more card. All right. Give me one more card for Virgo for June 2019. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, I wanted to fly out. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? And I'm hearing that it has to do with what actions do you need to take to progress. Okay? So you've been stuck on not knowing really which way to go, and I'm hearing also maybe you were stuck on with some people in your life. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I keep working on this? Am I being a butthole if I leave? But I need to leave because I know it's not for me. And then you keep going back and forth. Should I stay? Should I go? You know, which way to go? And the thing is also, I feel like that's holding up your healing, is you're not sure, should you go with your head or go with your heart, right? But that's why Spirit's asking you to go inside yourself, going, you know, within, connecting to your higher power and mastering your emotions and figuring out who do you need to cut out, what do you need to let go, what do you need to do for yourself, you know, how can you take care of yourself in a better way in order to get into this new chapter. Because Spirit is really trying to nudge you forward. And so that's why I'm saying, what are you waiting for? You know, you kind of know what I am asking you to do or nudging you to do, but you're second guessing yourself. And as a Virgo, I can understand that. You know, you do try to think through everything, and you do try to get through to the logical answer. But at the end of the day is Spirit doesn't work, you know, solely through your mind. So you have to incorporate your intuition, your higher power, or your higher self, whatever you want to call it, to get to the answer that you're looking for. And when you feel it in your heart that you know it's right, you can move forward, you know. Don't let though your wounds from the past make you doubt the decision, okay? Any more advice that you have for Virgo, June 2019? Any more advice for Virgo, June 2019? So we have the Queen of Pentacles with the Five of Wands. Okay. So, I guess I'll put it over here. So, what I feel like Spirit is trying to say is that get in the power of who you are and what is your best, what are your biggest strengths. And you're going to have to fight for what you really want right now, because yeah, the easier route is to stay in your old patterns and behaviors and just kind of keep letting life be the way it is. But that's not what's going to make you happy, right? So I'm hearing also let down your guard. Stop fighting against the change, I'm hearing. Stop fighting against the change. Because when you allow the change to come, when you release old patterns, behaviors, and people, and allow that upheaval to come, that change to come, you have 2 5s here as well, which is all about change and transformation. When you let that change and transformation happen, that's how the cycles can end, okay? And that's how new things can come into your life. So what is the biggest thing that you want Virgo to focus on spiritually in June 2019? That is way too many. Okay, well, I'll just take this one then. We're going to do the rattle. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and read what the rattle has to say. I'm going to read it because I'm still learning this, because I'm really bad about buying 90 decks without learning them. I'm like, ooh, I'm drawn to that. So, I'm learning a lot at the same time. Anyways, the rattle comes to invite you to work with the tools of spirit, but be careful. They are very sharp and can hurt you and others if they're not used mindfully. Set your old tools aside and take up the drawing instruments of spirit. You are consciously stepping into partnership with the divine. This is the time for courageous deeds. Do not let your hesitation get in the way of your expression. All right, so that just wraps up, everything that we were talking about. The spirit wants to put you in a new cycle, but if you hesitate, that could really hinder or hurt you in the progress you're trying to make. But don't be scared of this time in your life right now, because even though, like I said, change can be scary, it's all for the better. And just know Spirit has your back, God has your back, the universe has your back in this, okay? But it's time for action, all right? Because so July is the 7th, and numerologically, it's a really, really good month coming up, and I've heard actually other readers talking about it too, which is nice to hear about. Which is funny because that's a 7 also. 4 plus 3 is 7. So I'm hearing the Spirit wants to have some good things for you coming up this month, or coming up this next month. But you have to really focus on opening up yourself to be able to receive those things, okay? All right, Virgo, so that's your reading for now until the rest of June. I hope it resonates. Take what resonates, leave the rest. All right, if it doesn't make sense, that means it's not for you. Go ahead and look at your other signs. Look at other readers. If, nothing fits. Regardless, love and light to you guys, and thank you so much for your views, your comments, your shares, your subscribes, your likes. Like, you guys, you've been showing me so much love, and I appreciate it so freaking much. All right, guys, so you take care. Love and light. Bye.